Get your tickets now. Call 414-534-1111 or online at metrochicks.com. Brought to you by American Airlines.
Button. It lets you know your battery condition. And your battery's charged to the fullest. C is charged, G is good, fair, or low. Gray tank is empty. Holding tank comes from your black tank, which is stool only. And your fresh water tank is empty also. LP was full, it's down to 2/3. Had the furnace going, made sure everything stayed nice and warm and whatnot. But as soon as you take your hand off the test button, all your lights go off.
Okay.
See that light come on?
Right.
Water pump switch.
All right.
Okay. That's your water heater switch for your water heater. And what'll happen is when you go to turn that switch on, that light should come on for a brief second and go out. If it does that, then you know it lit on gas.
All right.
Otherwise, that's your electric element for your water heater. Okay? Now I'm gonna let you go ahead and pause for 1 second.
All right. I'll forget that. See, all right, so that's the element switch.
That's your element switch for your electric element for your water heater.
All right.
So that if you had any little ones in here, and if you turn it off here,
right,
and you were running on gas,
they can't.
Exactly.
They can't turn it on.
Exactly.
All right. And the plug-in right up here on the wall, that is for
your electric element for your hot water heater. Without this being plugged in, your electric element will not work.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's strictly for that switch on the wall.
Exactly.
And this bypass valve up here
is for winterizing or normal use. Normal flow is when you want to have hot water. When you want to winterize it, that's when it's going to be in a bypass mode.
All right, so it's in a, which mode is that in right now?
Bypass.
That's in the bypass.
If you turn it over like that,
right, that
is in normal flow. That'll make hot water throughout the unit.
All right.
This way, no hot water.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So if you and your wife were in bed or whatnot, and you didn't want to get up to turn the radio off or on, you can go ahead and flip this switch one way or the other.
That'll turn the radio on or off.
Yeah, back on.
Okay, just a rear control for that.
Got your little
toggle
switch for your lights.
All right.
You do have emergency exit window in the back. You lift your 2 red tabs and that window hinges out. Otherwise, use 2 hands for your Venetia blinds.
All right.
Okay. Up under here is where you can service your transmission fluid to your engine. But you gotta pop your little tabs up. And just so you know, that is access to your engine a little bit. And there's your transmission fluid dipstick.
All right.
Okay.
I got you. So if you need to put fluid in, that's where it goes.
Yes, sir. Real easy to get to.
That's basically the only thing you're really doing right here is just for your transmission.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Be careful. Just have your little work lights in your closets.
Right.
Turn them off. Usually what I do is you got your awning rod down low and another access to your engine.
All right.
Got a little storage spot from the inside.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit of storage.
More.
Now this little jewel right here, that's your thermostat for your rear air condition, whatnot.
Okay.
All that is sends a signal to your thermostat to shut off or on.
Okay.
12-volt fuse panel.
All right.
Everything is labeled for you. 110 circuit breakers and everything is labeled for you.
All right. So it's all labeled.
50 amp service.
Gotcha.
Okay. Right now we're reduced down to 30 amp because of our building.
Right.
But at our new place we have 50 amp hookups and 30 amp. Just a little bit of. There's your privacy if you need it.
Right. Okay.
Right here is your slide out button in and out. Now I'm just gonna hit this button,
Right.
push it in, and all that happens is that room comes in. And
Gotcha.
9 times out of 10, this is the worst spot to stand because that bed will come up and kind of push you out the way.
Yeah, I had said before about, I'm surprised you don't even have a little bit of a walkway there.
Yeah. But you just got a little storage there. Okay. There's your bedroom light switch.
Okay.
And there's your ceiling light switch in the living room.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm going to turn the TV on to make sure we have a pretty picture and all that good stuff. You got your satellite on and all that good stuff also. And you probably notice you got a nice picture.
Okay.
So we do know the antenna booster and all that stuff is working. Get a piece of yarn, put it on one end or the other, so when you put it up in there, you drop the yarn over. Before you touch that button to go out, you'll see that yarn hanging down, let you know that these braces are still in there before you try to push the room out.
All right.
Cut. Okay, that one's in the travel. Well, really what I'm gonna just show you. Okay. Let's put it on off. Now you don't hear no water, so that's a good sign. But I just put it in the off position. This knob and this knob controls the washing machine. You got your water settings
Okay.
and permanent press, regular clothes or whatnot. Only job this does right here, medium or high spin, just makes you spin medium or high as far as on your wash side or whatnot. Half heat or high heat, that's for your dryer only. Dryer's in the middle only.
Okay.
Okay? Now, it's off. Put the dryer on. It's on right now. Kind of hear the little motor, but what'll happen, it kind of preheats itself in this mode. When you get down about right there, we're gonna let that sit for a little bit, and that should be drying, and that glass will be a lot hot for us. But another thing is, if you go to wash clothes in here and you notice that it's going through short cycles and it's not, say for instance, if you turn this on and it takes a minute to go to regular wash or whatnot, and it stops before each cycle, down here you need to open this. Let me show you. And when you do this, when you know you're using it, make sure you put a bucket down here. See this?
Mm-hmm.
This catches all that jean stuff and all that good stuff. So make sure this is nice and clean.
Okay. Is that like your lint screen?
That's one of them. Yeah. Let me look on the outside for you. See how they make this vent. And it's running on AC. So what that means is if we was to unplug this right now, the refrigerator will automatically switch over to gas because it's in automatic mode. Otherwise, you hold mode, you can strictly run it off AC, which will be electric. Hold it for another second, it runs off LP. If it doesn't light on LP, you'll see a big F in there for fault, and it'll be beeping. turn it off, wait about 15 seconds, and turn it back on. And we have it on a temp of set about 4. 9 is the coldest, 1 is low. That's 5.
Okay.
It's still on LP. We're gonna put it on automatic. You should see AC shortly, which it went to its most powerful source.
Right.
And here's your on-off switch. Hold it for a brief second, shuts it off. Hold it for a brief second, turns it on. When your tab is down, it makes ice. Tab is up, it won't make ice.
Right.
And I don't know if they showed you this, but you do have a place where you can gap this to where it doesn't mildew. You can dry it out and prop this in the middle position so that you don't have to leave your doors propped open.
Oh, okay.
Got this little trigger right here, and that just catches each one of those doors. Just like that. And the top do the same.
Okay.
Okay. Plenty of storage. And you do have a drinking water filter that can be put on back there when you go to use this.
Okay.
There's a spot back there where this water will be filtered only.
Right.
Unless you
Okay.
put a filter outside. Storage. Storage. And that's pretty self-explanatory.
Right.
Light. Now, as far as this furnace and comfort control, you have 2 air conditions. Zone 1 is the front air condition, zone 2 is the rear.
Okay.
Okay? First of all, we're going to turn it on. We're going to start by hitting the mode button till we see mode off. Okay? Zone 1 is flashing. That's telling us that's the zone we were in. Let's go to zone. Whichever zone you're in, it'll be flashing. Okay?
Okay.
And when 1 is on, if I'm not mistaken, it'll have like a line under it. If you go to the next mode. Now that's the rear only fan. Hit mode goes to cool, which is air conditioning. Next mode is your heat pump.
Okay.
Now heat pump, it will not work. It'll just knock off the chill. It won't work when temperature gets 40 degrees or below. That's when it's time for the furnace.
Okay.
Hit mode one more time, turns it off. Go to zone 1. Zone 1 is flashing. First of all, you have the fan, so it should come on in a brief second. Okay. Next mode will be air condition. Next mode will be your heat pump. Last but not least, your furnace. The overhead is going to go off. I'm going to turn my thermostat up so we can make sure our furnace is working. And it's located under here. Went off. First you'll hear the fan. Then after a few seconds it should have a few ticks and light itself. There's the fan itself.
Now the unit has 1 furnace for.
Yeah. Just fired up. Okay.
Okay.
Let it run for a while. Like
Now does it all work off of 1 thermostat?
yeah. Both zones work off one thermostat. See this thermostat here?
Mm-hmm.
That's for your fantastic fan up here.
Oh, all right.
When you crank this up to a certain extent,
Right.
see this knob, you put it about 60, it'll try to get it 60 degrees in here. When it gets there, it'll shut itself off. But here's your speed. 1 is low, 2, 3 is high. Off is in the middle position. We're going to bring that little airflow in.
Yeah, right. Got one of those on our horse trailer.
All right. Turn it off. For us. See what we got. Highlight. Let the gas get up there. set your thermostat wherever you like it.
Okay.
Oven is pretty self-explanatory, be just like your old unit. Otherwise, if your wife ever needs a hand, make sure you help her. If she go to wipe this out in here, because sometimes it gets a little food or whatnot. Because Nancy, Bill's Thomas' wife, she bashed her hands right in there trying to clean it.
Right.
So just kind of help her out by kind of hold it up while she wipe it.
Okay.
Otherwise, it should work to where it won't hurt no one.
Right.
And all your drawers,
Right.
I just like to make sure they all work properly. Take my shoes off before I trip. Got a little light there. Light switch for over the cooking area. And like I say, you got your light there. Saucepan high and low. And in here, they always put the owner's manual to the microwave in here. Jewels right here. Real easy to put in.